Augustine of Hippo lived in the 4th and 5th centuries CE. He was a Christian saint, bishop, theologian, and philosopher whose work profoundly shaped Christianity and laid the foundations of medieval philosophy. He stands at the crossroads between ancient philosophy and the Christian Middle Ages. Augustine's path was complex and searching. Before embracing Christianity, he explored several traditions, including Manichaeism and Neoplatonism. The struggle between worldly passions and a longing for spiritual truth became central to his philosophy. Beyond theology, Augustine developed major philosophical ideas. True happiness, Augustine taught, comes from living a virtuous Christian life oriented toward God. Union with God happens within the soul and requires purification, humility, and divine grace. To draw closer to God, the soul must detach from what is unnecessary and respond freely to God's call. Truth is accessed through inner experience, reflection, and recollection. Augustine famously argued that God exists outside of time. Time applies to the created world and to the human being, not to God. For this reason, spiritual life involves a liberation from purely temporal concerns. Augustine becomes a foundational figure of medieval philosophy and a decisive bridge between antiquity and the Middle Ages. Summary: Augustine of Hippo lived in the 4th and 5th centuries and stands as a foundational figure in the transition from ancient to medieval philosophy. Trained in classical rhetoric and deeply engaged in public life, he followed a long path, exploring Manichaeism and Neoplatonism before embracing Christianity. For Augustine, God is not found in external things, but within the interior of the soul. True knowledge and happiness arise through inner reflection, moral transformation, and divine grace. God exists outside of time, so spiritual life involves a liberation from temporal concerns. By developing the philosophical foundations of the Christian faith, Augustine shaped Christianity and prepared the ground for medieval philosophy.
Philosophy and growth. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe.